did all his play today base it on total control all over the map or not? Or it was just his normal play that we never seen before?
Just an item. He just loves the items. That's what he loves. Guys, we've got a game on our hands. We've got p0ni versus Strenx. This is the 125 FPS November-December League, the round of 12. The winner of this series will go up versus Asian. I'm on p0ni to begin with. It was a race for the rocket launcher in the center room. And p0ni lost that race. Strenx coming back up. There's the rocket launcher now, but the machine gun's surely going to take p0ni out. Strenx ran out of ammunition on that gun, so p0ni's able to get away, get himself the red armor. This is turning into a bit of an odd game right now. p0ni, can you survive? Oh my god.
Yeah, he managed to do that, and it's impressive. And actually, p0ni just... oh my gosh, no, just stay alive, just somehow. You did amazing job. Amazing, really. It's impressive to stay alive when your opponent has better position and at least some weapon, not like you. Even steal some red, so just all my respect to p0ni now. But Strenx doesn't even want to calm down a bit with his pressure, just non-stoppable here.
That was good pressure as well though from p0ni. He managed to get some LG as Strenx dropped down for red, then get a good rocket, but just explosions everywhere, and ultimately p0ni is going to be taking his own life. That's not the way to do it. He managed to get all the weapons he needed, and now he's just got a couple of shards and a shotgun. Thought he was going to burn in the lava, but it is going to be electrocution to assist in his death. Nice little start for Strenx at the moment. p0ni, you've got to be careful sticking your neck out. I know that p0ni is a trusty believer in his own aim. Has confidence in his aim. You're going up against Strenx.
Small note, he's overplaying Strenx now by accuracy on shaft.
Yeah, but...
yeah, it's only the beginning. I know,
fighting,
there's nothing to speak about here, but anyway.
Do you want to put faith in your LG versus Strenx and think that you're going to win more than 50% of the fights with that gun? I know that p0ni is great at aim, but it's a pretty tough fight to make, and I don't think it's a reliable choice. Strenx though just jumps into center map, pushes p0ni out a bit, switches over to the rockets. p0ni having a hard time doing anything. He just wants to go collect a bit of armor and avoid those grenades that Strenx is spamming. I love it. Patience there from Strenx. Waits for p0ni to come back out. p0ni assumed that he had gone to get some items or move elsewhere, and now it's 3 points of difference.
Time to renew your predictions, guys.
Well, just the first map of possibly many, but this is one that p0ni picked. He's got to show us a good game over here. Strenx, I love the way Strenx is controlling the center map at the moment. He's only going to the items when he desperately needs to, but the focus is do not let p0ni in this room.
Yeah, had some pressure on yellows too. It's just nice to see how he managed to not keeping alone p0ni on this map, just making his company all the time. And of course for p0ni it's not such a good idea, and I'm only hoping right now that he will be not still in negative, staying in negative for a long time.
Are you p0ni fanboying at the moment?
I believe in p0ni for sure on this map, and to see him here in -1 in negatives is just so painful for me.
Well, fortunately for him, there's plenty of time to come back, but this is definitely not the map where you want to let a fair frag advantage slip to your enemy. It's not so recoverable like it is on the likes of Toxicity, Hectic, Error War. You name the fast map, it's that one. This is the complete opposite. Strenx could ride this out to the very end if he wanted to. But look at that. p0ni isn't playing defensive enough. Strenx, a couple of fantastic rockets, not what he's known for, but he's just... Yeah, it's just looking a bit too easy for Strenx right now, as much as I don't want to say that either.
Yeah, because they have control and you can only stay on the better position, closer to rockets, and controlling all the exits you have, so you can hear all spawns. It looks pretty easy now, yes.
Very, very smart from Strenx. I mean, I was going to say he did a fake jump to the top, but he actually did it. p0ni assumed he'd go out the top entrance, and he was ready to go back down towards the red almond, possibly. And Strenx just jumps down, and p0ni is way, way too close for comfort. Oh. p0ni maybe he could have got a bit more damage done at the beginning, but he's got Strenx in a pretty nasty place. Sure, he's got a red armor, but good chances to do damage for p0ni. Whoa, that rocket! Next one! 4 health left for Strenx, but he's able to finish the job. That was almost p0ni getting off the negatives. He has the gauntlet out. Not even going for the machine gun damage early. Strenx now hurting himself quite a lot, but the frag advantage is colossal. I don't know how p0ni can recover from this, even with half the game left. This is, nightmare mode.
He made this mistake actually when he just locked down Strenx in the red area. He should go to Mega first and then try to cut him on the teleport to exit. But nah, he just made the wrong decision and it's becoming worse and worse now. Minus 2, p0ni. What are you doing, really?
Someone was asking for lightning gun accuracies in chat. Strenx had 47, p0ni has 46. Oh, the plasma! There we go. You don't see that so often, the high ping plasma play, but he makes it work, and now p0ni, you've got to carry some momentum. I don't...
Comeback time, comeback.
This would be a comeback of just...
Impossible. I would say impossible.
Okay, he's off the negatives completely. That's definitely a start. Oh, I thought that was going to go in the lava just then. A little pop rocket. He's very weak at the moment. There is a mega that he can go to. He needs to somehow get back to center map. Trying to play it pretty tricksy, and he's very low on LG. And here's Strenx screaming there. Oh, maybe he's going to regret that. p0ni could have gone up to the LG room and got himself the yellow armor. Backs are pretty even. Strenx with a small advantage, but not enough really to be clear edge. p0ni goes behind and he just didn't look prepared. He was aiming completely the wrong place.
1 second of delay and choosing the wrong weapon against Strenx.
He just wasn't expecting Strenx to be where he was. Strenx there, firing rockets backwards, getting another kill. The machine gun almost taking him down, but Strenx continues to pile the points on the board. I hope for p0ni's sake that this is just him warming up right now. Because it's not telling us a lot of good things for the rest of the series. That's GG right there, 12-0. p0ni getting... I'm trying to think what adjective to use there. Just got ruined.
Okay, who believes that p0ni will make the same like Demon did a bit time ago? Yeah.
But he can't. That was his map. That was p0ni's map just there.
Yeah, that's the problem because
Demon
it's like one of the best
map
of p0ni. Wow, and this I can't believe that. And it's not even one day when you can see p0ni losing so bad on Lost World. But okay, Airwalk. That's for sure. That's for sure. It's
a Strenx map, yeah.
Yeah, I'm already just have bad feelings about it.
I think it's going to be fun to watch, to be fair. Whatever happens, it's going to be fun because even if it's Strenx doing what he does best on Airwalk, it's always nice to see because he's just so good at using those angles, putting the pressure on, and it's like torturing an ant and pulling like their legs apart a little bit. Not that I did that when I was young. I do it now, but yeah, that's essentially sort of the control Strenx can have over an opponent. They really are helpless sometimes on that map. But okay, they need our votes as well. Okay, apparently every single spectator needs to vote to get the map changed. We'll pull over to Airwalk in a second. I don't know what chat is thinking about this. People are talking about pings a little bit, which is something I really wanted to avoid talking about any further. But you know what? It's kind of like Pavel plays an amazing game on high ping. I have faith in p0ni that he should be able to do better than he's doing. This is
possible for sure because we saw him in group stages just making magic, let's say like this with this ping. But against Strenx, it just stacks are higher, guys. What do you want? And of course now all difference, even small one, can play a huge role here. But again, I would not say that p0ni has a huge disadvantage because of it. A little bit, yes, but not so big that he couldn't beat Strenx on Lost World.
This is what p0ni's had to live with Quake for a long time. This is what he practices on. He knows what he's going up against when he gets into a tournament, and this is absolutely what he's prepared for. I think they're having like a kind of heartfelt moment at the moment. I think Strenx is feeling kind of bad that p0ni has to do this, and p0ni's saying it's not your fault, Strenx. It's my fault for not getting a better connection. And actually having some very like we're used to seeing drama and stuff on Quake, and I don't know, Strenx just says something, not a little bit cheeky, not rude or anything. He just says all these weird things, but it's actually he's got a very sporting behavior. I think p0ni is probably. I don't think he's upset, but I think he's kind of like, God damn it! I wished I lived in country north of me, because yeah, internet failure. But it's okay. I believe, p0ni. I believe. Get a good start on Arrow Walk. Keep the control going. Keep the pressure. Hit your shots. We know what you're capable of.
Let's start with him.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm
gonna watch p0ni up at the beginning and see what he can do. He doesn't want to spawn by the yellow. He spawns above it, but with that rocket and splash immediately. That's what I'm talking about. LG though, okay.
Wow, just perfect. What's going on here? p0ni coming back. What you said about pink, guys? Rockets does not feel any pink here.
Okay, that's going to be a yellow there for Strenx, but they're going surely a bit of a combo. Get some splash afterwards. And he finds the rail in the air. 3-0 in the first 30 seconds of aerial walk for p0ni. And it's the LG for Strenx again. This has got to be careful. He is bitten back. And that's one on the board for the French guy. p0ni's challenging with the machine gun. Almost gets the kill. The mega health is up. What is Strenx doing? Strenx? Strenx?
Yeah, we need time out. Something happened there.
Yeah, Strenx. That was weird. You saw that from, well, at least I saw it from Strenx's perspective. I think you guys have seen it as well.
Yeah, the same here. I have no idea what happened.
You didn't even try. At least that might. I don't know if that was lag or if he's just keyboard was just unresponsive. That was weird, but p0ni is suggesting that he can use the kill bind to even it up again. But p0ni's not gonna like doing it damage. Look how polite these guys are being. It doesn't feel weird for a Quake game. It needs to be more like the sort of.
I would like to see more Dota guys here just to show them how it's possible to play online games.
Well, get like the fighting game community. I think the fighting game community is very nice, but they have the tendency of like dramaticizing stuff and things like that. Come on, guys. All right, I think we're off again. p0ni, okay, a rocket for real, but there's going to be one more from p0ni, 5-2, right off the spawn. Now, no one in their right mind is going to be expecting p0ni to take this. No one just casually beats Strenx on Aero Walk. That doesn't just happen randomly.
It's on the first minute. Wait. And just try not to get a curse.
Okay, sorry.
Okay?
Sorry. I won't.
Again, I'm just not trying to cheer a lot for p0ni. I just want more games, guys. That's it. Please, don't think about it like a BS thing or something. And here, yeah, p0ni just keeping control. Wow, making a lot of magic movements here, including these rockets.
Holy crap. That was a prediction and a half right there. Amazing, p0ni. Absolutely amazing. One more rail there from Strenx. p0ni is pretty weak at the moment. Nice little reads, though, from the Spaniard. Strenx moves away. p0ni just going to use this small window of time to get on that red. Mega's up next. p0ni needs to get some pressure on. He can afford to take a rail. Fortunately for him, he doesn't have to. Wow. Loving it, p0ni. Absolutely loving it. Maybe blocking. I can't get the rocket launcher, so p0ni can continue to be aggressive right now. As long as this dodge is looking good, and Strenx can't hit these rails, then I see no reason for p0ni to run away from this imminently spawning red. The yellow coming up. Nice little rocket actually from Strenx. Pushing p0ni back. One more rail will take him down. Strenx gets 3 in a row and gets his 3rd kill. Mega's up in a second. And p0ni is just trying to get the hell out of Strenx's face.
Uh-oh, now when Strenx is on control, I'm afraid for p0ni.
But look at this, he's got no LG. He has to go against p0ni, who's on the higher ground with a nicer weapon for the situation. Strenx might be getting damage if he actually gets the kill in the end. I was worried for a moment. Now he's got the LG, we know that crazy things can happen. 55% LG from Strenx at the moment. He's actually fired quite a bit of LG. Actually, no. Not that much yet, but I won't be surprised if he sustains this accuracy.
p0ni is about only 20 HP left, and he's trying to survive here somehow, when Strenx, as you can see, just collecting everything. It would be a hard task here.
The rockets from p0ni are outrageous. And we've got a rail. p0ni gets the kill. Okay, it's a mutual frag, but that's unbelievable.
Wow.
Strenx was looking so strong just moments ago. He's got the LG. p0ni managed to hit one shot. Splash damage. Oh my god, 2 health left. Strenx is on 29, p0ni on 27. Oh, nice read, Strenx.
Read, yes.
That was a game of chicken just there. Strenx is winning that game. Oh my god, the rail and p0ni then craters afterwards. Wow. I wish we could have switched like immediately to p0ni after that happened or something. That was brutal. This is definitely the kind of error walk that I'm more used to seeing. Not, you know, Claws and Demon were fannying about. 3 frags after maybe not even. Yeah, and these guys are definitely a lot more aggressive with each other. Though p0ni's lead does not look safe right now. Great rocket. Could be the start of something. LG though, p0ni takes him down.
Well,
We've got the red
even
up.
in the LG fight, he won it here. Something crazy happens.
It's, yeah, he's making magic happen, as they say. p0ni wants to be careful because this 100-100 isn't really enough to be amazingly confident about, given the kind of crazy damage we've been getting from these 2 players. But p0ni gets a good rocket and mobilizes Strenx and gets his 10th. Red and Mega up at the same time. This could be interesting now.
It's like what you can feel here now is how p0ni can read his opponent really good. And a couple of the frags already were made only because of his predictions, beautiful ones, and it's like you're supposed to have a lot of experience to do that, especially against Strenx, who is like a king of firewalk.
Nasty damage up for Strenx, but p0ni is just sidestepping out of some of these rails at least. 5 frag advantages. p0ni going to keep pressuring Strenx, or is he just going to let himself get railed from time to time? The red's up any second. He can't go up that staircase.
Both red and Mega. I suppose that p0ni should step back to get the Mega, and he will just, yeah, present this red to Strenx. So, for Strenx, again, one more chance to getting closer to some tie game here.
p0ni's still a little bit stronger at the moment, but it's... Okay, that rail actually from p0ni was very important. Strenx is going to start feeling pretty weak there. Splash damage as well. p0ni looking for the flick. Cannot get it. He's in good position now for this next red. Strenx might just have to forfeit this position. LG, the Mega's up in a second. Strenx has got good timing on it, and all of a sudden p0ni has got to escape. So the green armor is taken. Oh, Strenx finds the rail. p0ni desperately trying to dodge. Wow, right off the spawn as well. p0ni, you're in trouble. Off the pummel. Not gonna strike any fear into Strenx's eyes.
It's supposed to happen something extraordinary now to p0ni to take lead back, because all this map control is just becoming closer and closer for Strenx to give this game
Wow.
back in his hands.
p0ni's doing it again. Is he gonna get the kill? He doesn't quite, but Strenx was 200-100 before. Machine gun there from p0ni, but Strenx just takes down the kill. There's 1 frag between these 2. And it wouldn't be a shock if p0ni was able to do it again, because the way he took Strenx out of control earlier was phenomenal. He just didn't quite have enough damage to swing it back into his favor. On a razor's edge, this cannot tell who is going to be able to take it. This point advantage for p0ni means bugger all at this point. Getting towards that late stage, whoever's looking good in maybe a minute's time, you know, could be favored unless something crazy series of frags happens before that. p0ni's sitting on 100 health and 20 armor. He gets the yellow. Barely looking stronger after that.
Wow, this game today just not only exchanging some rails, but some direct rockets too.
A bit of everything. Yeah.
Look at their accuracy. I just want to see it in the end of the game, just analyze completely because it looks insane so far. And I suppose it will be the same in the end. Such a pressure by Strenx here on p0ni. He can take some kills and drive and yes, rockets and it works. Look at 60 HP left Strenx. So
I think we've got a bit of robot coming right, guys. Hopefully it's going to fix itself in a second. But I might be roboting as well, but p0ni's managing to get some great damage done against Strenx. He managed to get on the items, kind of weaving his way into control. It's a minute left. Strenx is, okay, he's not stronger than p0ni anymore. That rocket, the agents of City, for the kind of seconds he needs. Red's up though, and p0ni's out of position for it. If he hits the rail, he gets the frag. Okay, not anymore, the half of the road. This is close. I think p0ni has just got to play for time right now. Strenx obviously needs that kill, but I think p0ni's just going to try and save this frag, save this point, till the very end of the game. He's only on 16 health and Strenx moves in for the kill. He wants to spawn frag, 20 seconds left. Strenx has found him. That's a shotgun blast again, more damage from him. p0ni goes down, there's 15 seconds to go. There's Mega's up. There's Red. p0ni, can you tie us up? You need to get the overtime if you want to have a chance. And the sub is disconnected.
What?
What? No! That's just not fair! That's
9
just
seconds
not fair.
left! 9 seconds left! Oh my.
I'm going clinically insane right now. Oh my god.
So first we need to switch, I suppose, to Skype because we have robot voices.
Let's sound. One frag. p0ni just had the red. He just messaged me and he's just like, what the hell? What the hell just happened? He had 9 seconds left. He had, okay, let's look at the facts. He had the red armor, he had the algae. I think he had a railgun maybe as well, and he just went through the teleporter and was about to chase down to find him. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Okay, I'm trying to, guys. We're gonna get onto another TeamSpeak server, so. Hang on, guys. We'll be back over to the other TeamSpeak in just a second. So you might have to look at our pretty faces for a second, with no sound. Connecting now. Ah, Ducky's back.
Here, so you can hear us. Yeah.
Got the sound back, guys. Sorry. Thanks for bearing with us, guys. We're back in action, but I just,
I already made some sign to show to everyone.
I was just about to climax at that point. I was getting to the tipping point, and magic was about to happen. It could just as easily have been in overtime as not been in overtime. It was 50-50 at that point. Strenx being able to possibly get away. Maybe he could have done a rocket jump out. Maybe he would have gone for the fight. Maybe just use a teleporter. There's so much that could have happened. I'm looking.
Yeah, right now we just have a situation where Nico trying to figure out what's going on and how it would be, but I'm afraid to play 8 seconds or 9 seconds of the game is just.
You can't just
pointless.
do that. You can't just I don't know what's happening. But the admin's alright. Like, so was it close? And Spill's like, it was turbo close. It was like turbo close is
It's
a
true.
complete understatement.
Breathe,
chat,
breathe.
what do you think would have happened, chat? Do you think p0ni would have had it, or do you think that Etty says no way p0ni could make it? I don't know. It was obviously difficult, but at the same time, I don't think Strenx was that strong at that point. Because p0ni did some really good damage before the last fight, so maybe Strenx would have had like 100 health, 50 armor max. p0ni had more than that. He had weapons that he's good with.
Yeah, for me it's also a bit clear that it's supposed to be a Strenx one because he just was so good pushing p0ni in the end, and it was obvious that he's going to make one more frag in this last seconds, and that's it. Yeah, you wanted some drama with Strenx. It's here.
I just got a message from Strenx now. Actually, speaking of him, Strenx said he spoke to the admins. He asked for the whole map to be played because his score doesn't reflect anything. He had some lags as well, and the score should never have been like this. So he's just replayed the whole thing. Is what Strenx suggested. I don't know. F1, F2. What do you guys think? Is that the right decision? Good call from Strenx. I honestly don't have anything against that whatsoever. So as long as we get a server, then I think, oh, let's get map number 2 going again. Yes.
And one more question to Kozol, actually. He was cheering for p0ni all the time, like a horse guy. You're not serious, right? I'm sure that you know the origin of his nickname. Just will wait for his answer a bit.
Chat's saying F1. Chat is saying F1 to that decision. Etty's saying F2. Everyone says F1. Etty, if you know why I'm saying that name, guys, he's one of the top Norwegian players. Disagrees. Although I can't, when Plasma's around, I can't say that. Guys, right now we're in the process of looking for a server, so I gotta say thank you everyone for tuning in. And if you enjoy this, those ridiculous moments don't always happen in Quake Live. We have a lot of drama, but usually different kinds of drama and games that usually get to overtime, not necessarily narrowly avoiding it. Make sure you guys are tuning in all this week because we've got all the playoffs being played this week, Monday to Thursday, then Sunday prime time. Going to be the semi-finals and grand finals, best of 5, best of 7.
And whole week we have all action, so do not forget to tune in tomorrow, one day after tomorrow, and at Tuesday,
yeah,
and at Friday to plan some good things to do because it's a free day of of all casting. But at Sunday, yeah, we're just coming back.
What I'm upset about is that I'm not at uni anymore. We've broken up for the Christmas period, whatever. But I've got to be dragged away this week. There's all sorts of things. But I mean, at the most important time, for like 2 days, I'm not going to be able to do any casting. So we're going to have the fabulous and Joy, Spuld, and FNX who are going to be taking over for the rest of the week. But I will be back on Sunday, fortunately. I'm going to go. I've had a personal trainer session booked for me by my girlfriend's parents. So, exercises involved. I'm one of those guys who likes the computer a lot and probably hasn't done any good exercise in a long time. I occasionally play badminton like 1 month, but I haven't done that in a year. If I come back on Sunday and I'm completely incapacitated and unable to move, then I'm sorry, guys. I did it because I had no choice. I'm gonna face my fears. And I'm get hench. I'll try, Cinna6. I will try.
What about Christmas stream or something? I suppose that they're going to do something, but
we're going to do something.
exactly.
We are.
Something.
We don't know yet what it is. We're thinking. I've got the Christmas tree, so I have to do. Unfortunately, I won't be around on Christmas Day, but around Christmas, hopefully, we'll get something going.
Okay, good.
Scott says, I will be aching everywhere. You have no idea how. I'm looking forward to it in a way that, sure, it's just exercise. I need it, but I know that I am going to be so much, and then I got to drive 2 hours home afterwards. So.
Yeah, at least some sub-event would be nice. I'm sorry, just reading chat too. And yeah, we had the news that p0ni said that he agrees to close this match with Strenx 1. Okay, why not? It's pretty reasonable answer.
Wow.
p0ni just give away this game, this match at least. Wow. We're waiting for some server if it will be able to spawn it, and if not, maybe they will play another day. I have no idea what they're going to do.
Well, okay, so Strenx. Let me just like wrap up what just happened then, basically, because I said a few moments ago that Strenx is like voting for the map to be replayed. p0ni is just like, no, GG. I kind of like approved it, highlighted that quite quickly. Good, I guess. What do you think of that? p0ni's like, the game is gone. I guess, why are these guys being so nice to each other, you know? Like, Strenx is saying the right thing, and then p0ni is saying just, no, he's being really nice. I don't think anyone would have been annoyed or looking weirdly at p0ni if he was like, yes, I would like the rematch. I think that would be...
Yeah, it would be nice kinda to watch it again, but how p0ni can repeat its rockets in the beginning, it was something such a huge start. I'm afraid that he can't do that.
Crazy.
But
it was
brilliant, yeah.
Was it 3-0 in less than 30 seconds? It was yeah, very nice. That means though that we're going to Furious Heights next, where Strenx is going to be on point. We've just had news from Sponge, as one of the developers in Quake Live, says the server spawn is going to be fixed in a minute. So we'll be getting into games soon. Of course, guys, we will be blabbering on about. And
looks like
you guys have been awesome in chat today.
Yeah, looks like they're going to spawn server in Spain, so maybe it will be a bit easier to p0ni than to play next games. So far, it's 2-0 to Strenx, if someone missed something. All the action, and we have Demon, who is already in qualifiers, and he's supposed to be in the chat, as I remember. By the way, he told Spul that he would choose you between me and you.
What?
He would choose you if he would be able to. He would need to choose.
He's just being polite.
So cute to see.
Oh, Demon, I heart you too, man. Yeah, Demon came and casted some games on Tuesday with me and Spuld, and I just uploaded the VODs for that before the stream. So if you guys want to hear Demon casting, get some of his insight, then take a look at the group's matches. It was a really crazy group that day, so we got to do some shameless promotion. youtube.com/ZookQL. Have a look. I'll get a link for something.
Something.
Yeah, because I've got a playlist for each of the leagues that we've done, and we got quite a lot of playlists now. So let me find the one that actually. And I'm trying to keep an eye on my friends list so I can see whether or not people are jumping onto servers. Alright, got a playlist right here, guys. Hopefully the game's flat. There's so many other playlists. So many. And if there's one game that if you're new to Quake and you're not sure what you think of it yet, you're just trying to look at it, there's one game out of the 1,500 VODs that I've got that I suggest you watch. I would probably... God, there's a lot of really good ones. Watch Slim K versus Cyber.
Again, this game.
There we go, guys. I've got the link. Got it down.
Those games that you like so much, yeah, on the airwalk. Yeah.
Well, we casted it together, enjoy.
Yeah, I remember.
No, honestly, it was so sick. So do have a look at that. Have a look on chat, and there's plenty of messages.
I was too much
links.
overwhelmed in this game, really. I just feel shame a bit about it a bit. It was really unpredictable for everyone, and when I'm just too much hyped with this game, I just can't control it, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like hot flushes after that game. I was just kind of like a weird sort of post-amazing hangover, but even worse because we just ending of it. Almost like, actually no, I was going to compare it to sort of it's like you're watching a film and then someone spoils the ending for you, but it's kind of like worse than that. Not easily comparable, I guess. Called Demon until I don't know if Demon even knows where we are because we're not on our normal. Oh, we got a server, I think. Nico has just said something.
Good strategy, Demon. Yeah, perfect. You can. That's the point, I suppose, for each player when you're becoming to. Wait a bit.
If they,
Just will close to protect you from some strange sounds around. I hope it doesn't annoy anyone. I suppose that it's a point when you read your opponent and it's like you know his weakness points, like Demon did against Klaus. So you can find how to really to win him in a pretty unexpected way. I suppose that for Klaus it was really huge surprise. He just never expected that Demon can show so strong control, so hard one. Wow, just impressive. Wait. Wow, we have a link. We have a link. Something.
I don't know if it's good. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we've got a link, so we're rolling with it at the moment. The thing is, hang on. Let me read exactly what you said. I think that cycle the items way too much on microphone sounding okay, guys? Guys making me paranoid. Half a party over here.
Yes, we can hear them. At least I do.
I think there were points in that demon where I was feeling angry, so in general, and at you. Because there was a few times where you let Claws get away with like 10 or 20 health, and then it would be sort of 30 seconds later, and he'd have 100 health, he'd have 100 armor, and then he would be doing inane amounts of damage to you, and he'd be struggling to get the kill, and sometimes you wouldn't even get the kill, and it would be Claws coming back, and I was like, just finish the job, god damn it, even if you have to force yourself in and take a direct rocket, even though you've got like 200, 100 anyway, just take some damage, get the frag, and then get back to cycling the items, or even looking at spawn kills, you know? That would have been ideal. Got p0ni in the server, which is tries to pull Voda over to Furious Heights and get what could possibly be the last map of the day. He says, I know Androka has a slight preference for Russians, Belarusians, so I hope I did not disappoint her by winning. You know, I'm not disappointed by Demon winning. I mean, I know I'm not disappointed.
I'm just typing him the answer, yes. I wasn't. No, it's nice to hear him, and I like every time when it's a beautiful game, when players playing more with their kind of, how to explain that, kind of really clear. It's like one moment when you realize that finally one player not only showing his consistent way of playing, but he's just jumping over his head and he can show more than you expect from him, and that's what Demon do today. I hope that he will continue with that in the future, and we will see even him in, I don't know, in some finals, like grand finals, but everything could happen. Okay, I'm just trying to get into the server actually. That's why I'm a bit busy.
It's okay, these guys, Strenx has just joined as well, so hopefully we'll get this one started again. You managed to find us? Oh yeah, sweet, you have.
Yeah, I'm here.
OBS, I'm sorry, you won't have to look at our faces much longer. The guys are in the server, they just call voted the map right now, and it seems that everything is starting to fix itself. We just need all the specs to vote. We got it, so we're moving over right now. I'll keep speaking up, guys, don't worry. love my headset. Why do I want to take that? It's horrible. It's breaking, guys. It's got to the point where I've got the sellotape around the cords, and you know that it's bad news when you start having to do these kind of things to your headset. So I've sent a message to Santa Claus, and hopefully I'll get a nice big sack from him in good ways. Hopefully the sound card's going to help everything. That's okay, Fader. Thank you for the offer, though. I've got most of the equipment. I just need the final jigsaw piece to resolve everything. Alright. And if you guys want to know the pings right now, Strenx has got like 10 more ping than before. The p0ni's now on 5560, so this is going to be
Slightly better.
I wonder if we're going to see like a noticeable change, is what I'm curious about. Lies, demon.
57 to have in Spain for p0ni. Wow, I have in Spain about 17, 20. I suppose you need to move somewhere.
When I used to live on the other side of the country, I had 65 ping to the UK. So I want the sympathy now. Give me the sympathy. Although that was like 3 years ago, where if you live in a farm, you're probably going to still be running on ISDN or something like that. It's pretty stable, Salvinorum. More stable than Strenx's was on Germany, in fact. It's the end of the world. And no, Strenx will be fine. I think he's trying to get a little more. You know what, guys? A lot of people don't really understand when players complain about sort of slight changes in ping, but when you play a game so much, and I'm talking like 5 hours a day for years and years and years, after a couple of those years or so, you genuinely feel the difference. But you've got to get to got to put a lot of hours into a game to start noticing those kind of micro details and stuff. And we can stop talking about all these horrible itsy bitsy little things because we're getting into the game. Thanks for your patience, everyone. This is now map 3 between p0ni and Strenx on Furious Heights. Let's look at Strenx off the beginning.
Yes, for some difference finally to see if he can manage to win this game. Actually, it's a match point for Strenx. If he will win this one, then he's going through. He's going to quarterfinals. And for p0ni, it's like a game of the day today. He lost 2 games, and second one we were sure that he would win that. Airwall, if he missed that, he would that. And now he has not that bad actually time here. He's supposed to get this red armor, but with these rails by Strenx, wow. What's going on here?
Some good damage from him. That's even the stacks up. He's looking for a little bit extra. Find one in the cracks there. No, can't quite react in time. So p0ni will get away, get himself a yellow armor. But Strenx has got plenty of items to take right now. A rocket launcher will complete his set. Oh, wow. Nice little rail there, Strenx. Very nice. Looks easy, but you know, he set himself up so nicely for it. And hitting more shots. Strenx just keeps on landing rails. One more would get him the kill. p0ni's going to be able to crawl out of the top exit.
And Strenx managed to get better position to pick up this red. It was absolutely easy for him. I wouldn't say that he got a lot of damage back. And p0ni again, not in the best position, not with the best weapons. Just he's again relying a lot on his rockets, but it doesn't work this time. Unfortunately, no. So again, I suppose first frag, it's just coming. It's about to be here, to be delivered.
Strenx keeps on landing these rails, and I have absolutely no doubt about it. p0ni is trying to navigate his way around places at the moment. Again, Strenx keeps on landing these shots. He's fired a lot of rails for just a couple of minutes of the game, firing 15 rails, hitting a few, really keeping p0ni stacked down. 18 health left. Nope, it's not going to have any, because Strenx is going to clear up the map of all its resources. This is horrible now, because you've got to go up against Strenx, who's 200-200. Not looking like he wants to go easy on you. He still doesn't have a rocket launcher. He's just playing with rail and LG, essentially. And possibly the shotgun, as we're used to seeing it from him recently. Lightning gun. A lot of damage done from p0ni. Strenx is going to get red. Is he going to be back in time to do damage on Mega? He shall not be. And he's still stubborn as ever, refusing to pick up the rocket launcher.
Yeah, good time for p0ni. Finally some items, and I suppose that he's going to fight on this red because it's one of the chances when he can somehow take advantage on the map. But look at this damage. Like both players right now more or less even, and this pickup of red is just crucial for p0ni.
p0ni.
That he
Sorry,
needs a lot.
yeah, strengths of his jump rails. Just goes in and immediately p0ni has to rethink his life. Go elsewhere on the map. p0ni hasn't given away much yet. 2-0 isn't a big, something to make a big fuss about. p0ni playing this carefully, but he walks into Strenx. Fortunately for him, Strenx had a wrong weapon out. Probably could have picked up the frag if he had the LG or the rockets. But it was guaranteed damage with the rail. And p0ni is limping in and out of that mega room. Again, another rail from Strenx. Wow.
Beautiful rail and beautiful finish of this frag. Actually, Strenx, if you would check this stats now, he's delivering twice more damage than p0ni.
Wow.
Almost twice. It's impressive.
Oh, p0ni tries to hijack the red. He's got a little bit of spam from him there in chat, but that's slightly frustrating for him. Even the steal there and maybe a bit of shotgun damage actually could have been extremely helpful for the next minute of this game. And now he's under more pressure. He took that yellow armor, but he's cornered in this little area. What weapons has he got? He's got a rocket launcher and the plasma gun. How did that?
No way.
That rocket jump looked so weird. Did you see that?
Yeah, he tried to find at least some way to go. No, it's not possible. And again, it's just a bunch of frags now for free for Strenx coming out. Not sure if p0ni will not call just forfeit so soon.
I don't know if he'll do it just yet, but Strenx is the trump card against p0ni. All series long, it seems like. Oh, actually, I guess that's unfair given what we saw in Airwalk. But again, the lightning gun coming out, shotgun finish, majestic.
5-minute warning.
Loving it from Strenx. He's got enough ammunition to take down this. The shotgun was not quite direct enough. p0ni is on the board. And now he's got a beating heart after he's taken those items. Strenx hesitant with his weapon choice. He's got the shotgun right now. He misses the last blast.
Whoa, I was sure that it will be frag for Strenx, but
Same.
no, somehow p0ni, maybe it's his ping now helps him a bit. Finally, he managed to this frag, to get this frag, wow. And one more, no, it's something abnormal happens here.
Whoa. All of a sudden, this game's not looking
Is that bad?
as one-sided, you know? You might rocket him onto the red armor. Strenx tries to get on, but p0ni fights, fends him off. Now p0ni's got the railgun. He's going to get the yellow, and he's looking healthy, at the very least. Suddenly, Strenx's lead's really not that impressive. p0ni's LG just about holds on to it.
Third time in a row.
And Strenx getting him so weak after each fight. p0ni is forced to give up that. Oh my god. Oh, another rail lands. p0ni had the mega, but he wanted, I think, a 50 health bubble or to put a bit of press as well. He will spawn and get the mega still, but that's, you know, one frag extra now that he's got to claim back in the last 3.5 minutes.
And still we have a better accuracy for Strenx and more damage. p0ni couldn't beat it yet. Not below yet, or not beat it, who knows. We will see that. And again, nice attack by both players. Actually, they just exchanged a huge amount of damage here. But not going to happen, not any frag.
p0ni's rockets well off just then. Strenx getting the better of him. Shotgun blast to 5 health, and there's another one. 9 to 5. I honestly thought p0ni could have gotten a lot more out of that situation, but he seemed to completely bumble over his keyboard as Strenx came back into the red room. He gets the mega, gets the yellow, and p0ni rocket jumps out. There's still chances right now, guys, because of that great work p0ni did a couple of minutes ago. And actually, Strenx is very weak. p0ni, land those rockets. 25 health left. He's looking for air plasma right now. When he hits the floor, he gets it.
It was funny. It was 20 HP left for p0ni, 25 for Strenx, and both of them didn't want to go back. Didn't want to even to make a small break or something. Just decided to finish it. 9 to 6. Wow, it's just so becoming closer and closer. 2 minutes to go for p0ni. There is still a chance. His probably last game of today. If he will not do anything.
He's got to make this recovery, otherwise it's lights out for him. And he couldn't do anything in that fight. Strenx had him hands down then. Just trying to finish off these last 90 seconds, and that is a great finishing rocket. 11 to 6. And if you guys were looking forward to seeing Strenx continue to play in the 125 FPS November December League, then you might just be getting your wishes. As p0ni, the comeback is looking unlikely.
No.
At the least.
Every second it's just becoming a bit more depressive, I would say, when this frag. Oh my.
That's it. That's it. Enjoy. p0ni's called the GG. And
This
that
guy's
is going to be Strenx with a 3-0, and he will be going up against... Quickly check my fact list. Agent, yes. Thank you for saving that.
And we have 50% of rail by Strenx and 41 of his shaft. Pretty close stats of shaft for p0ni too this time, but unfortunately no, doesn't help to win.